anything on the other side of me. I want, living every day like a downfall. Hello and good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to MX Unleashed, the game that makes me want to hurt small animals with my overpowering strength of ego. Last time we did the freestyle thing. We've done a lot of races, I'm now realizing. But yes, we did freestyle at this place, Smoke Ridge. And today, we're going to start things off by going to the this stuff, and then we're going to do this stuff. So, oh god, 12 races. So technically we have 6 plus 8, which is 14 National Series events left, so we're gonna go to this. Summer Haven. Alright, let's start things off the right way by choosing a new outfit. This game really isn't even like motorcycle simulator. This is just dress up. This is just hardcore dress up. And then you go off a jump and land on someone else and ruin their outfit. Just absolutely ruin their outfit. And can you imagine how many holes end up in these guys' suits after they land on each other with their godforsaken motorcycles? Anyway, so I'm not sure if I want to admit this or not, but like the previous Supercross league in this game actually ruined my mood for like 2 days. Oh, that's loud. It ruined my mood for a good 2 days, okay? So, like, that Supercross stuff, just thinking about it. Like, I still have not even edited that Supercross league yet, just because that's how mad I was. Like, I have not gotten that mad at a playthrough on this channel in a very long time. I'm trying to think of what anything that would make me nearly as mad as that, and I think probably the only thing that would even come close would be like maybe NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. There is something going on right now because it doesn't even feel like I'm playing the game right now. It feels like so I'm using Dean's controller right now, which is a horrible decision. What I really need to be doing is trading out Dean's controller when I'm not playing NASCAR Thunder 2004, just so that I can not only save the life of this controller. I cleared the fence. Can I get back onto the track, maybe? I'm surprised that it didn't automatically reset me at any point there. Yes! First landing of the sesh. Let's go. But yeah. Because I was doing that one session, I'm pretty sure, with Dean's controller, and like I wanted to throw it on the ground so badly. I wanted to just end the controller's life. But I didn't want to do that because PS2 controllers are few and far between these days. I don't know if they're like actually out of like commission or whatever. Like if they're done being produced, period, and like whatever we have on the planet right now is what we got. Because it might be, you know, we might be down to the final PS2 controllers that exist. I don't actually know that, but and yeah, and if this one breaks, well, I already tried ordering one off of eBay. That didn't go desperately well. Like, I paid, what was that, like $20 for that controller, and I plug it in, and immediately, the first thing that it does is just veer my car to the right. I couldn't do anything about it. It wasn't even because the stick was stuck in place. It literally just veered the car to the right at all times. Literally unusable. So that was, you know, $30 I'm never getting back. And then Dean's controller worked perfectly fine because he also sent, because I ordered that one like a day before Dean sent his, and I was like, well, perfect. That's fucking wonderful. Oh, that's the end of the race. Even better. Starting things off right with a victory in race 1. Good to see, good to see. That was... Oh, I didn't even have the most preloads. Only 20 preloads. And I actually had a few... Oh yeah, a whole 8 clutches in that race. Nice. But yeah, if you remember, my floor is like the fake linoleum garbage. But it's hard, is what I'm trying to say. So if I throw a controller down, it's not going to recover if like it did back in the day. Back in the before times. Back when I was playing like Madden 09 Fantasy Challenge, threw my controller on that one. But that was because my room had carpeting back then. So like it really carpet may not seem like that much softer than hardwood. Besides, you know, like texture wise, but like no. Damn, is it raining in the game right now? I think we've gone to this track before, but I've only just now realized that it's like raining while we're doing this. That's pretty nutty. That is pretty nutty. But yeah. But like it does actually soften the impact of things that are thrown at it, such as TV remote. This man is showing off. Yeah, go off the track, you bitch. See, I can show off too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah. Yeah, it does really absorb the impact, is what I'm trying to say. So, if I threw this controller... Oh, murder! If I threw this controller down, it would not be coming back the same way. Like, you can throw a controller a few times into a carpet with, you know, brute force. Did that guy really just die from that? I've killed like 3 people on this lap, and I don't think any of them should have actually died. That's just how brutal this game is. So, really have to control myself during these playthroughs. And I did a really bad job of it. I think a lot of the reason why I was so mad after that was because I had to bottle up my rage and not throw the controller to the ground. I think if I'd had that ability to just throw the controller down and hear it just, you know, shake the floor beneath me, that would have made the whole stupidity hurt a lot less than it did. But unfortunately I was unable to do that. But it's fine. I think my neighbor's gone for the day now, so as long as I'm doing this session before I have to go to work, I don't think he's going to be disturbed by my yelling, so that's good. And I really don't care if my other neighbors hear me because they have dogs and their annoying bitch-ass dogs wake me up every single fucking day. So, yeah. Yeah, so I really don't care what they think. Yeah. I did not realize how much I hated dogs before I started living here. Like, the thing is that everything was cool for, you know, a year and a half. And then suddenly, just out of nowhere, I'm being woken up at the same damn time every single day because of some stupid ass annoying bitch dogs outside. You know, I have to assume that all of my neighbors have owned their dogs ever since I started living here, and it's never been a problem until now. I'm so confused. I am confuzzled by that development. Like, I seriously don't understand why it hasn't been a problem until now. Oh, this guy is such a smarmy cunt. He's just keeps doing these tricks, and I'm gonna lose to this smarmy cunt. I'm actually gonna lose to 2 smarmy cunts, actually. Cool, thanks. That's really nice. Yeah, specifically avoiding the jumps to go faster, and guess what? I lose another goddamn spot for it. Imagine that. And I had the most preloads, that's good. Oh, cool, and that guy is now the points leader. Wonderful. Thanks. That's necessary. Oh, here's Pine Bluff. At least this is like one of the easiest tracks. But yeah. Yeah, I did not know that I hated dogs this much. And you know what? I think people are lying when they say that dogs are objectively good. Because I'm all but certain that everyone actually hates everybody else's dog, but their dog that they own is the best dog on the face of the planet. I think that's understandable, but I think the same thing goes for, like, infants. I think everyone thinks that their newborn baby is the greatest thing to ever grace the face of the planet, but if they have to put up with someone else's newborn baby for even a minute, not even a minute, just a millisecond, a trillisecond, if you will, their opinion on infants will change significantly, is what I'm trying to say. I think the same thing goes for dogs. Well, like, the thing is that I know a lot of people who just like, you know, seeing other people's babies, but like, you know, they're cool with never having one of their own. And it's like, you know, I can respect that. I can indeed respect that. You know, you have someone else's problem, and you know, if you drop that kid, well, I mean, that's not, you know, 18 years of developmental disorders that you're gonna have to put up with, so I mean, whatever. Whatever, you know? Go ahead, drop your neighbor's baby. It's not like you have to pay the medical bills. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was tied to the L1 button, so I kind of want to be... Don't do this. Oh my god, dude, I was winning this race, and now the motorcycle just keeps flying off the screen. Why does it always want to jump out of the course? My god, I had this race won. I had it won, and now we're just having awful jump after awful jump. Okay, there we go. There's the finish line. Don't! Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me? I want to say that was entirely for the meme, but it wasn't. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this real life? Alright, so 11 points back from the fucking points lead with 3 races remaining. Sweet! Let's go to Tiki Land. Maybe we'll actually have the fucking ability to not... Oh my god, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. Really? Really? You know, I don't see why it's so fucking difficult to just not be a piece of shit. But apparently that's a task. Apparently it's a task to not be a smarmy cunt bitch piece of shit. And now we're going into figure 8 land, so that's nice. This is the figure what? Did we decide if this was figure 16 or like figure 32? With all the crossover points, right? I do remember this race being one of the easier ones though, so. But then again, I did just lead every fucking lap it. I just lead for the entirety of Pine Bluff except for the final fucking corner when the game decided, you know what, I'm just gonna be a fucking douchebag and not let you win. You know what, I just don't think you deserve to win despite the fact that you have clearly been the best, you know, at this easiest track in the entire goddamn game. I'm just gonna fucking fuck your ass. I'm just gonna rail you with a steam-driven hammer. That's what I'm gonna do. Cool! Yeah, as if the fucking Supercross wasn't enough. As if the bitch-ass Supercross races weren't stupid enough as it is. Oh no, now we have to have the stu-fucking-pitity of life bleed over. And into the actual good races in the national events. Oh, someone just died, I heard that. I did indeed hear that. Oh god, what? See, all of these jumps are perfectly designed for you to basically preload pretty much all of them. Just so that you know, can make your way through the track. But since I preload every single jump anyway, I mean, it's like the track was perfectly designed for me. See, look at me with my commanding lead. Can't wait to find out how I'm gonna get fucked over in this one. I cannot wait. Truly. Truly cannot wait until I find out exactly how I'm going to get railed in this one. Alright. So, that's another race where I've led every single lap up towards the end. So let's see what the game has in store for me now. Oh, that's what it has in store for me. Well, so much for that lead. So much for that lead. Yep, I'm about to die. Yep. That's how it's gonna end. That's how it's gonna end. Could you reset me at some point? Could you let me come back onto the racing surface at any given point in time? Oh yeah, and all of them land at the very fucking peak of the jump, but they don't fall off and have to sit for 7 hours waiting for the game to reset them. No, they just, nope, they're fine. They're fine to just land in the worst possible spot in every single jump and just survive arbitrarily. I can't. I'm not allowed to do that. I have to die every single fucking jump. See, this is why I hate this is why I hate playing video games. It's not worth it. Truly, it is not worth it. Alright. Okay. 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 Yep, that's how I lose. Okay, somehow I didn't fucking lose. Yeah, this fucking cunt sandwich. Okay, that's a patriotic guy. Whoever finished second is a patriotic guy. And that was Low Miller. Then Reckenmacher was third. What a name. I can't, I'm stunned that even fit on the name selection screen. It probably didn't, honestly. Wow, I had the most clutches too. And somehow not the most preloads. I had the least amount of preloads, and I preload every single jump. None. Alright, well. That was a good recovery from the stupidity that was the previous race. Oh, Fox Park. I remember this track being stupid. Yep. I do remember that. In fact, I do distinctly recall that in my memory banks that this track is kind of trash. I do, in fact, seem to remember that. You know, I just realized that my PS2 is sitting the correct orientation and not sideways, and the game's playing. Oh yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why this track is stupid, because look at the sheer length of this shit. Not necessary. Good burp though. Solid 6 out of 10 burp. You know, I did go keto for about 2 days. And I decided that keto is garbage. You literally can't eat anything. You think that there's someone named like... Who's someone named that's named D, and like they own like a nut farm? A bunch of peanut plants, you know? And you know, this was like back in the 80s, right? And like everyone loved going down to D's farm and picking up some peanuts. And D's nuts were the talk of the town. Honestly, the talk of the town. Just imagine if you were like some small Mississippian town and you looked up like what D's up to these days, you know? You know, maybe D is now, you know, in the industry. Maybe now D's farm has evolved into D's industrial peanut factory, right? And you look up D's nuts on the internet, and you're just stunned to see such debauchery, such a ramble-tamble nonsense, all at the expense of poor D and her nut factory. In fact, you know what? I don't even think this is a theoretical at this point. I am almost certain that in the 80s, someone named D had a bunch of peanut plants. And, you know, she was the talk of the town. But when the internet came along, it ruined Dee's reputation. You know? Her peanut business was so strong from 1980 all the way until about 2013. Right? And then the internet ruined it. You know what? You know what? Hashtag justice for Dee's nuts. Seriously. Seriously. Dee deserves better. Dee's nuts deserve better. Alright, so that might be one of the longest, most drawn out jokes that I've ever had on this channel. You thought you were going to give me 5 was going to be around for a while. No, justice for Dee's nuts is the new meme. I must be out of my shumla mind. Anyway, we're dominating this race, but you know what? I dominated the past 2 races for the first 2 laps, so I can only imagine that that's not going to be how this one ends. I am almost certain you can't actually buy anything of value in the store with all your score points, because everything in the store you can unlock by just playing the game normally. Everything that you buy in the store, if you played through the game, you'd unlock all of it. So, like, there's nothing of actual value to be gained by getting all these points, is what I'm trying to say. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I landed that. Even after being in contact with the tree, we landed that. And it looks like level 5, a sheep raider. No, that nonsense around there. Well, I have a 20-point lead heading into the final race of the league. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It might be a tough one to win here. Oh, of course it's racing long. The longest track in the game. 1 minute 48 second laps. Obviously, but hey, we got... What matters is that we've got the Nationals here. And I've officially won this, which means that there's only one more set of national races in the game, and then we're done. Which is good. I still don't know what everyone else's character is besides Low Miller. Low Miller is the only one that I have even a slight gauge on the identity. Oh! Wow, that was what was that? Did you see that man's body just curl up? I didn't even touch him, and he just died in midair. That was absolute madness. What a sequence of events that was. Look at the sheer length of this track, though. My God, dude. This did not need to be as long as it is. Oh, big swoop, though. And we're going to fly off the track, or not. We're going to bounce off a telephone pole and get sent in the correct direction. You know what? I'm not even going to be mad. I can't even really be mad about that. But there's these adorable farms. Look at these farms. Look at these cartoon barns. There's a big old fence over there. There's someone's F-150. No, real men drive F-350s, all right? You know, I think I mentioned this in a different session of a different game, but I am Ford loyal. I would buy a Ford before I'd buy a Chevy or a Dodge, for that matter, despite the fact that I, own a Dodge. You know what? That's a lie. That's actually a lie, because the other car that I was looking at when I bought my Charger was a Ford Taurus. So actually, I did buy a Dodge over a Ford that day. But you know what? Can you blame me? Can you honestly blame me? I still, sometimes just... It's almost been a year since I bought that car. Holy shit. Holy shit, number one. Number two, I still, just go out when I'm about to drive somewhere and I just look at my car and I'm like, damn, that's hot. I still do that a year later. Good purchase. Good purchase. Especially for the price, too. But yeah, I'm still Ford loyal and all. But like, when it comes to, 90s pickups, I would buy a Chevy pickup before I buy a Ford pickup. They just look better. They just look better. You know, the early 90s F-150s, you know, the boxy-ass ones? I love those. Oh, God, someone absolutely ate shit back there. That was loud. But yeah, I actually, you know, my dad used to have a 92 F-150, and it was a real piece of shit, but I loved it. I drove that pickup to prom my senior year. That was a fun moment. Big old raggedy ass motherfucking truck. I loved it. I love that pickup. But anyway. But you know, when the F-150s changed their design to like the weird swoopy whoopy one, you know? The Chevys stayed the boxy style for a very long time. Like all the way to like 2000. The Chevys had the boxy style. But like, you know, I think it was as early as 96 that the new F-150 came out. And they had those fucking trucks until what? 2004? 2004 they had that style of pickup. And you know what? They were long lasting. My dad had one of those. He had a 2003. One of my old bosses had, I think, also a 2003. But he's had that pickup for like 10 years, and that thing is, you know, still rock-a-rolling. But I don't even like it. I don't even like the body style, dude. You know, the F-150s that we have now, you know, the big old honking things, the real tall ones, I do like those. My dad now has one of them. He has a 2010 F-150, and I like it. It's a piece of shit, but that's just because my dad is not really that, you know, graceful when it comes to, you know, maintaining automobiles. But I like it. You know, I've driven it before. It has some power under the hood. I'm pretty sure it is a V8. You know, it's not a real pickup unless it has a V8 in it, alright? You're just gonna come out there and say it. It's not a real pickup unless it has a V8. I'm looking at you Chevy Colorados, because I love how the new Chevy Colorados look. You know, the brand new ones that are going for like $27,000 right now? Oh, they're adorable. You know, they're kind of halfways lifted, and they got, you know, they got curves. But like, it's a 1.4 liter engine. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? It can barely operate as a pickup. What are you gonna tow? A lawnmower? Like, come on. Give me a break. If they could put a V8 into one of the new Chevy Colorados, I'd consider purchasing one. But that's just because I like this Chevy style pickup more. You know, the new Silverados, you know, don't really care too much about them. Let's fly into the water tower. Nice camera angle. Nice fade to black too, for that matter. And the most preloads. Absolutely killed them in this one. Yeah, I think we won the championship. Yep, I'd say we did indeed win the championship on that one. New world ranking is 26. No one gets that reference. I think there's only 3 other people on this planet that would get that reference that I just made. And no one in my audience is one of them. But yeah. Yeah, it's like the entirety of the 90s was great for the Chevy pickups. They're all great. All of them. You know, if I'd put $2,000 into AMP back when it was 2 cents instead of 7 cents, you know, I'd probably have enough money to buy that pickup if it was still available. You are the Maxxis Tires 250cc Pro Shootout National Series League champion. Did they just try their best to stuff as many words as they possibly could into that? Well, it's Supercross time. I know I'm not excited. And I overdrove the corner. Going 40 miles an hour into this corner, and I'm still overdriving the track. Oh, he's spinning! What a fucking Chad! What a fucking Chad! Did you see that? This absolute fucking beast! Oh my god, I can't even be mad! That was such a good save! Holy shit! That was so good. And I can't fucking drive forward because this car sucks and this track sucks and this game sucks.